The Euro 2024 is very much now in the stages where the tournament has become very exciting. Once the knockout started, it was always expected that the tournament would kick into high notch, and we have seen that so far with all of the knockout round games that have taken place. And now one entire round of the knockouts is done and dusted because the round of 16 is over, and then there were 8 teams left. In fact, all 8 teams have now been confirmed. But before we go over what exactly it is that the Euro 2024 quarter-final lineup looks like, well, let's just look at who the last 2 additions were to that final 8 group. The 2 additions were Netherlands and Turkey. Now, whilst Netherlands beat Romania 3-0 in what was a pretty one-sided victory, Turkey ended up actually playing out an absolute thriller against an Austria side who've perhaps done far better than anyone gave them any right to. Of course, the same can be said about even Turkiye, as they are now known, because both teams have really punched above their weight, played as a collective, functioned as a unit, and gotten some very impressive results so far. But these 2 teams making it in means that the top 8 is now confirmed, and we could very well be seeing now who the real contenders are for potentially making it the whole distance in the Euro 2024. Let's take a look now at what it is that the quarterfinal lineup looks like. And believe you me when I say one half is interesting and one half perhaps not so. As you can see on your screen now, you've got Spain versus Germany, which makes for a mouth-watering match no matter which way you look at it. And you've got Portugal versus France, which is not only a great match, it'll pit Mbappe versus Ronaldo against each other. It's also basically the rematch of the Euro 2016 final, which Portugal won. On the other side, you've got Netherlands versus Turkiye, which is, whilst a good match, perhaps not the blockbuster kind of match you're expecting, and England versus Switzerland. Again, not exactly the big blockbuster-ish kind of match that you would be expecting, but all of them still fairly good matches. Of course, you have to feel for any one of these 4 teams. So for Spain, Germany, Portugal or France, whoever it is that makes it through to the finals from here, it's going to be a very tough run, because if you're Spain, then you need to beat Germany and potentially one of Portugal or France. And well, the same applies to all other teams really. If you're France, who of course are one of the favorites, you need to beat Portugal, then one of Spain, Germany. It's not an easy run by any stretch. By contrast, look at the side which features England, and it gives them a pretty clear run to the final. So England are up against Switzerland and then will face one of Netherlands or Turkey. Again, all of these teams, we're not discounting Switzerland, we're not discounting Turkey, we're not discounting the Netherlands, who of course are former European champions, but it is a relatively easier draw for England than it is for any of these teams. But that is really more often than not the nature of the draw, and throw in the fact that you've had some really unpredictable results come in your way, and some of the favorites get eliminated in the first round itself, which perhaps makes it a little easier on this side of the draw and a little tougher on that side of the draw. Now, what matches exactly are you looking forward to the most? As I said, I'm looking forward to the Spain-Germany match. I'm looking forward to the France-Portugal match. I'm of course also keeping a keen eye on the Switzerland versus England game, because I do have a soft spot for the England football team. I'm more often than not a Premier League fan, so definitely a bit of interest there to see as well, especially if a few Chelsea players do good. It'll be the icing on the cake for me personally, but that's just my opinion. You can let me know yours in the comments below, and don't forget to like this video, share it with your friends, subscribe to the channel, tap the bell icon, follow us also on social media. We're on Instagram, X and Facebook. Don't forget to download the SportsTak app, and if you're already on the channel, go ahead and check out some other videos we've done as well. For now, from my side though, it is goodbye.